The O.C.G. and I'm playing Dark Souls 3. Just got to the road of sacrifices. Oh, the main area.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the Grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next may the flames guide your way. Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road beyond the flood. We may go our separate ways now. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Yeah, the Crucifixion Woods. Not these fuckers. How do you like being penetrated with a sharp pointy object, bitch? Sucks, right? Yeah, I knew it. There's a hidden bonfire right here. Took me fucking ages to find this. Oh, wait a minute. Those aren't bad. Shit. I'm over encumbered with those on though. not so funny when the thing being fucked by the pointy stick is you, is it? Bitch. Oh, thank God, I got it. Yeah. This is the way to the Crystal Sage's boss. There's another kind of gimmick boss fight. You gotta find the fucking real Crystal Sage. Well, in the first half of the battle, it's easy. In the second half, she summons clones. Basically, how you tell. She uses purple magic, they use blue. I have no idea how I am still alive. Shit. Boom, blah, 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 blah. Do believe in love. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, bro. Oh my god! Oh my... And I wasted my one amber! Fuck! What a whine. Just fed you. Oh, whatever. Usually she's cool being on me. Fuck! Gotta get one more good swing on that bitch. Yeah, I like it! You know what? It's slightly frustrating, but I didn't die, so I don't give a fuck. Ultimately. Yep, this is the gateway to fucking Farron Keep. Or no, this is the way to the Cathedral of the Deep. That's my bad. No, it is the Cathedral of the Deep. And while it may seem... Well, it may seem right there, right now, like it's more of the road of sacrifices. It's not. It is not. Excuse me. Yeah, and here you get the water. And this is the way to Farron Keep. Think? Oh yeah, these fucking things. Yeah, let's steer away. These guys are really strong. Their Achilles heel is that they're easily interrupted. Yeah, here we get a dark knight. A black knight, I'm sorry. Ow. That's 30 G's, Karen. You gotta get that back. Fuck me! I really do risk too much keeping the insane piles of souls on me at any given time. And it's like, I know that it is. I will tell myself I shouldn't, and then do it anyway. It's like a fucking mental problem, I swear to God. Wait, let's try this again. And he fucking one-shotted me. Oh my God. Hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Oh no. Oh no. No. Thankfully, the big crab doesn't follow you out of the water. Usually, it doesn't follow you out of the water. I mean, fuck. Is that fucker gonna follow me? And it will too. Fuck me. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck that shit. I fucking quit.
You're an unkindled, aren't you?
Sup?
I am Cirrus, of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. I doubt we've much to gain. Blessing of the... I doubt bless...
I'm trying to decide if I should go, like, I'm using the Uchi and it's working, and I probably could just coast on the Uchi, but I kind of want to do something unique with the build, and I haven't really used a whole lot of curved greatsword, so, and that's the one thing they added in Dark Souls 3. And basically, they're a greatsword for decks. Whereas, typically speaking, greatswords are strength weapons. This is like, hey, why don't we make a, a type of sword that's for more agile playstyle? That's a greatsword. Hey, how's it going? Alright. This is kind of part of the same complex I was just in, but Yeah, sorcerers. Shit. I mean, that would be great if I wasn't, you know... I think there's a hidden wall somewhere in here. I could be wrong. Okay. Oh god, those fucking crabs. Now we're gonna have to fight these two NPCs right here. They're one-time spawns when you get their gear, so it's not that bad. Honestly, the real problem is them tag teaming you. That's the issue. And one is quick and one is strong, but slow, so that also creates an issue. Oh, you healing fuck. God. Alright. Douchebag. I gotta... Come on. Oh, God. And that's good, because now, like, no matter what, I'm good. Like, they do not respawn, so now even if I were to die, I can just come back and only fight one of these fuckers. So... I don't care, I can just literally run right back there, and there's one of them, so... Oh, hello there! Ah. Wow. Holy shit. God. Jesus fucking Christ. I almost lost 30k souls. Lord have mercy on my soul. Honestly, this guy's nowhere near as tough to fight when he doesn't have his fucking best friend there to watch his back. Yeah, no healing for you, dig hole! Yeah, and this amazing area is Farron Keep, otherwise known as Poison Swamp. Because we all just love those. There's like one in like almost every fucking FromSoft game. It's like its thing. Yeah. Well, looks can be fucking deceiving. You run slow as fuck in this mire. They poison you, and they're even these giant fucking dudes. You know, I've got to come back for this. I'm not going to do this right now. Let me see. I'm looking for... Yeah. I'll come back here. This is where the game greatly, like, this is one of the areas where it branches off. You gotta keep going to the Cathedral of the Deep. Word vomit. You can go to the right to go to the Cathedral of the Deep. You can go to the left to go to Farron Keep. And then it takes you further. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'm trying to thoroughly explore this area first. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wade our ass through the crab-infested water. And go over here. And you want to be really fucking careful. Because over here the water is thin, shallow. Over there, the water is thick, it slows you down, and with those crabs, slow rolling is a fucking death sentence. Now I'm going to try to kill this thing. It's an optional monster, it's very tough, but there's some really good fucking loot back here. Yeah! Wait for it, wait for it. So close, come on. Yeah! Suck it! See, you get the Wanderer set, you get the Twin Blades, which are actually really good. Where are they? There we go. And you get the Farron Coal that helps you... Coal basically helps you imbue your weapons better. Remember. front of him. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that. You gotta talk to this guy and you give him the kiln of transposing, or the transposing kiln, however you want to say it, and he make you boss weapons.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted.
Yeah, I mean, look at you. Where the fuck are you gonna go?
And this is my throne. Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a Lord of Cinder, I was a student of transposition.
Basically, he's the guy that helps you make boss weapons.
The process of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. A forbidden art that once left a foul stain upon Corlon's honor. 'Tis an art that grants powers once thought unattainable. Most transposing kilns were lost with Corland, but this place is a crossing for all manner of cursed objects. Listen, if the most transposing kilns were lost with... belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession, seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them.
Yeah, when you kill a boss, you can either
in a little transposition
use its soul to get souls, or you can use it to get their weapon. Yeah, not a big fan. Meanwhile, the curved greatsword, man, they're... I'm just trying to decide the path that I'm going to take my character, pretty much. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Wait for it. Ah. Ah, yeah. No. Thank God, no. Just... popping my fingers. I might go with the brigand swords. Just to spice it up, because I mostly use fucking... I've used Uchi, and I beat all of Dark Souls 1 with the fucking Uchi. I'm trying to do something that I haven't done before, and trying to do that. And the combat in Dark Souls 3 is more, like, up in your face, quick. So, I want something that takes advantage of that. So I do research. I'm trying before I put my character on any set path. Hence why I'm stockpiling souls at this current juncture. And then I can just use this soul, because this is for the Crystal Sage. I don't do magic. And I mean, I've played tons of builds. I've done strength, I've done dex, I've done axes, swords. I just do not like magic in these games. And not only that, but it sucks because you have an Ashen Estus Flask, you have your regular Estus Flask, and you have an Ashen one, and the Ashen one heals your mana, which means that if you're going to do magic, you have to cut your healing supplies in half to have Ashen Estus Flasks, and I just don't want to do that. You already have very little healing as is, and it's just one more thing that you have to manage. So I tried going magic, I just don't like it. I want to get in something's face and fuck it up. I'm looking at the best dex weapons right now. Uchi Katana, Sellsword Twin Blades, Lothric Straight Sword, Gothric Twin Swords. Oh yeah, that's right, hold on. I got a scythe. I'm wondering... That's not terrible. I know this is a shitty scythe. As you can see, this is like Death's trainer scythe. Hey, don't hurt yourself here, Death. You try this one first. Get a taste for it. I wonder, is there a better scythe? Because I don't want to use that fucking thing. And what stats does it scale to? And it's Dex, that's what I thought. Generally speaking, if it's strong and slower, strength. If it's quicker and weaker, it's Dex. There are exceptions, of course. Oh. Oh, no. No, that's no. Okay. Yeah, so we'll say fuck that. Let me see. Ah, man. The Brigand Axe. This is what I went through Dark Souls 2 with. Like, all of Dark Souls 2. Like, it was so fucking overpowered in Dark Souls 2. It's... Oh, I need more strength to use it. I wonder, is it as good in Dark... probably not. It's one of the best weapons in Dark Souls 2. Eh. Okay.
Just wasn't it? Oh my. This coal is from the undead legion used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Sharp. Yeah, you infuse them sharp, makes it so that they're... Yeah.
Pretty big, I know.
A dry weapon, and Ash has his... Ashen one.
$102 plus 39, 138 plus 23. Yeah. I'll have to upgrade it a little bit more, but yeah. Alright, time to level up!
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take it. Farewell, Ashen One.
Let's try our hand at Baron Teeth. Fucking poison swamp galore, yay! Let's go wade in Arsenic Lake. What could go wrong? I don't even have any antidotes. Fuck. Yeah, in order to open the way to get to the end of this area, you have to extinguish these 3 fires, go to the towers. You can see them now, but it can be really hard to see where the fuck you're going when you're under the tree line. Yeah, and these fuckers are annoying. They do like this fucking kangaroo kick. Yeah, see? That hits like a train. That's one gone. Okay, now, and we can use vantage points to kind of see where we're fucking going. Next flame is over there. Oh, I don't worry about it, man. Ah, shit. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get poisoned. It is an inevitability. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking slow ass. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Purple moss clump. That's what unpoisons you. That's what unfucks this. And yeah, you see those great big things right there? Yeah, they're wickedly strong. And if they catch you in the swamp where you can't move very quickly, you're fucked. They are huge. Yeah, they are. That is an accurate assessment. That right there. There we go. That right there. Booyah. There it is. Oh, there's the path to it. Of course, it's by that big fucking thing. But there's a secret area you can get to by going to this tower. And dealing with these fucking things. Snails. Poison snails. Oh no, okay, that's an item. Never mind, there's another tower. There's actually, in this thing, there's like a fucking, another tower like this that also has these things, and it has a ladder that lets you climb way the fuck up into like another area, and you have to find it. It's hidden. Oh, there it is, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, see, I was half right. And not only is there good loot up here, but you can use being above the tree line to get your bearings on where you need to go next. And there's if you follow this path, you can get to the Havel's Ring, which lets you have a much higher equip load. You're very limited in this game by your equip load. If your equipment is too heavy, you fat roll. Fat rolling is like you barely roll. It's like you don't want fat rolling. So you're basically limited by the weight of what you have, and Havel's Ring greatly increases that. Which is good, because you can wear heavier armor and still, walk around quickly. And that's another thing I like about this game is you can see most areas from other areas. That's Cathedral of the Deep. That's where you started out the game. Like, it's great. Oh yeah. We gotta kill that fucker. That's what has Havel's Ring. It's not like a full boss, it's kind of like a mini boss. It's not too bad. Ow. And it's actually a nod to the original game, because the very first boss fighting the first Dark Souls looks a lot like this. Because this is the last of the Dark Souls trilogy, there's lots and lots of references to other games in this. Fuck. Shit. Wow. And thankfully that's a one-time spawn. Or no, Havel's Ring is around here. And honestly, it's just really kind of cool finding this place. Like you're in a poison swamp, and then you get to come way the fuck above. Get out of the poison swamp. It's like, man, I can fucking breathe again. But there's actually more I gotta do here. Yeah, no, I agree. Plus, it's a bonfire, so you don't have to go all the way back to the start of the swamp. I don't like heights either. If I'm not mistaken, there is a hidden path here. Yeah. Yeah. I also like how this game lets you have an option to make the HUD only pop up auto. Like, if you can have the HUD on, you can have it off, or you can set it to auto, and auto is, if you're not using it, it goes away. And I like that because it means when I'm not fighting, the screen is not cluttered. It's great for taking screenshots, stuff like that, and then as soon as you roll, or you get attacked, it pops back up. I wish more games had the option to do that, honestly. See, and yeah. That right there is the Road of Sacrifices. That right there is Fair and Keep. That's Cathedral of the Deep. It's really cool because you can see where you've been and you can see where you're going. Ugh. Come here, you. A game that we both love does that very well. Xenoblade Chronicles. Pretty much all the Xenoblade games do that. To some extent, at least. You spend half of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 fucking seeing Mechonis before you get to it. And I just love that because, like, it really reinforces how far you've come in the game. Did you ever finish Future Redeemed? I need to play through Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I only got to, like, the first area, or second area, I'm sorry. I just put all my time into my streaming, making videos, and I can't stream Switch as is, so I need to finish the whole series. If I ever get a fucking laptop and a capture card, I will stream the whole series. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Okay, I was right. That thing gives you Havel's Ring, but it doesn't give you Havel's Ring. You have to take its soul and transpose it. Excuse me. Yeah. I saw, like, older Shulk, and I'm like, wow. Fucking Shulk. Leveled up. I've avoided spoilers for it, though. I will eventually get around to playing it. Like I said, it's just like I have to either choose between streaming and playing games that I don't stream. So, in my mind, it's like I'm building something. I have almost 320 subs now, 311,000 views. It's hard for me to play a game that I can't stream.
Just wasn't it?
Oh wait, that's right.
Just wasn't it?
And that's going to help me out a lot. Havel's Ring is the shit.
Aha, so. Now.
Like, it nearly doubles your equipment load. Like, it literally doubles your load from... Yeah. And this guy right here is basically a fucking Bloodborne character.
Unkindled are we, and fast on the trail of the Lords absconded. Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for brief. What else?
138 plus 34, 111 plus 55. Well, almost now, let's see. Yeah, we're good, okay. Did you ever play Tears of the Kingdom? What are your thoughts on Tears of the Kingdom? I simultaneously loved it and was really disappointed by it. Like, it's more Breath of the Wild, and there are parts of it that does really cool. I really like the above ground, the sky shit, and the below ground stuff, but at the same time, it does feel kind of lazy, because we're used to every major Zelda game being a radical redefinition. Look at fucking Ocarina of Time to Wind Waker to Twilight Princess to Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild. And it feels like we waited 6 years for a game that honestly feels like it could have been a DLC for Breath of the Wild. I mean, a massive DLC, but it feels like more Breath of the Wild. Even Majora's Mask felt more different from Ocarina. So, and I was hoping they would bring back more traditional Zelda elements, and while they did some, the dungeons are definitely better. It's still not where I wanted it to be, exactly. And certain things that I fucking hated about Breath of the Wild, like the weapon lower durability. They did not fix. And like I said, I've said this before, I don't even have a problem with the weapons breaking. Just let us fucking repair them. Like, let us be able to, like, you know, go to a town and have them repaired. Because I feel like a huge part of an RPG is the acquisition of shit. And so, when you find a super cool sword in an RPG, it's normally like a cool thing, like, oh my god, I got this awesome sword. But in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, man, I got this sword. I'm gonna use it for 5 minutes, then it's broken. So it doesn't really have the same fucking wow factor to it. The rock, yeah, but that is so clunky. That's like so clunky though, man. And not like a proper fucking way to do it. Oh wow, it killed itself. It killed itself by walking in the flame. Wow. Like, just, you know, like, and like I said, they could balance it. Let us be able to repair them for a fee. And, you know, obviously, better weapons would take more to repair. Just, it almost, like, de-incentivizes you from using a cool weapon that you... And, it, like, I hate it because you can't sprint for very long. That's one of the main things I wish they would have changed. That is true. That is true. The tools are different. They do make you play differently. But still, like, I'm saying, it's weird how, like, it really is more iterative than it is revolutionary to the series, despite it being, this is one of the longest waits between Zelda games that we've had. I'm saying, like, it was 6 years for this. And look at the 6-year wait between Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild. Massive change. And it also, like, I can kind of use this to call people's hypocrisy into question. No. No. No, go. That's fair. I'm just saying, it wasn't the massive leap between games that we are normally accustomed to with the main Zelda game. And I will also say, the thing that really bothered me the most is the graphics. Breath of the Wild isn't even really a Switch game. It was made for Wii U 95% of the time, and then at the very end of development, ported to Switch. Literally, the only difference on the Switch version is you go from 720p to 900p. That's it. So, Breath of the Wild wasn't really taking advantage of the Switch's graphics, and, you know, that's okay, because it was a launch game. You don't expect a launch game to really push the system. But I was really hoping, with Tears of the Kingdom being a Switch-only game, that we would see a substantial uptick in graphics. And I understand that Switch is graphically limited. I wasn't expecting cutting edge, but I'm saying if you look at Wii U and then you look at Switch, Switch is 3 times more powerful than Wii U from a raw technical standpoint. So I was thinking, with it being the first Zelda game made from the ground up for Switch, I'm not counting Link's Awakening because that was a remake and it was made in like a chibi style that wasn't really pushing graphics either, that it would look better, and it looks almost identical to Breath of the Wild. I expected at the very least that they would push the graphics above Breath of the Wild, and I feel like that was just sheer fucking laziness. And I feel like Nintendo has been kind of slacking on graphics lately. The graphics for the recent Pokemon games were fucking awful. I mean, I get it. I get Switch is underpowered, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet look bad by Switch standards. I swear to God, Pokemon Sword looks better. Even in the Wild Zones. Fuck! And now I killed it. Now I killed it, of course. I don't really care. I spent all my shit to level up. I didn't really lose that much. I'm just saying, like, Super Mario Odyssey looks 10 times better than fucking Scarlet and Violet. And that ran at 60 FPS. Pretty much fucking live. Like, without a doubt, okay, Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise in the world. If you take into account all the merchandising, all the stuff, they have made $11 billion, over $11 billion on Pokemon. You're telling me they couldn't afford to make decent graphics? And you'd think if it ran bad, or I'm sorry, that if it looked that at the very fucking least, that it would run well, but I was seeing performance reports that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet also had frame rate issues. What? I understand that. Okay, now see, I'm a fan of the Yakuza games as well. But see, and they do frequently reuse the same Kamurocho. They do reuse Kamurocho. But one, they're releasing a new Yakuza game like every fucking year. Sometimes 2 or 3 a year. I don't think there's been a single year in since Yakuza 0 where we have not gotten a Yakuza game. Oh well. And 2, they usually balance it by having another city that you explore in addition to Kamurocho. Like, yes, part of the game will be in Kamurocho, but we have a new city. Go to Sunbury. So they get away with it more because each game also introduces a new city, and they come out yearly. I'm saying this was like a 6-year wait And I'm saying, like, it shows the hypocrisy. Because I remember when God of War Ragnarok was coming out, and they first showed it, people were like, oh, this is just a DLC for God of War. It's been 4 years, and they didn't change anything? And they kept attacking it, kept attacking it, kept attacking it. And actually, God of War Ragnarok made huge changes to, like, every part of the original game. The movement, the combat, the story, the everything, the leveling, and had an entirely new map that was many times bigger. But everybody bitched about it being like a DLC, but nobody said that about Zelda, and I feel like it's purely because it was Zelda that people gave it a pass. Because I'm saying, like, if you consider God of War Ragnarok to be like a DLC, then you have to consider Tears of the Kingdom to be like a DLC. Fuck, I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go. If that makes sense. And also, them charging $70 for it was fucking shit. Okay? I've already talked about this before. I don't like anybody charging $70 for games. But at the end of the day, Sony and Microsoft can kind of get away with it because they make cutting-edge games that are really expensive. Okay? Switch games are nowhere near as expensive to make. Both because they're on cartridges that are vastly cheaper to produce than a Blu-ray disc, and also because they're not graphically intensive, they don't need to spend nearly as much money on them. They use outdated hardware, so they're much cheaper to make games for. Even indie developers will tell you that's one of the reasons why they go to Switch, because it's much cheaper to make games for Switch. So, Nintendo even boasted that they make profit hand over fist because Switches are cheap to make. And they sell them for cheaper than other systems, but they actually make more of a profit. So I would say, even though PS5 and Series X are more expensive, that overall, due to the sheer number of Switches that have been sold and the fact that Switches are super cheap to make, and they sell them at a wide up margin, I would say that Nintendo is probably making more money per Switch unit sold than Nintendo and Xbox are on their systems. There is no fucking reason, other than greed, that Nintendo would increase the price. It's kind of viable for Xbox and Sony to do it. They make games that are literally fucking cutting edge. Nintendo is not. And it's even worse because they said, we're not going to do it for every game, we're going to do it for certain games. So what they're saying is we're going to charge you an extra $10 because it's Zelda and we know you'll fucking pay for it. But if it's a game we don't think you're going to chill out for, we won't. And I guarantee you it's going to get even worse because they're going to come out with a new Pokemon game, whenever, call it whatever, and they're going to look like shit. The graphics are going to continue to look like shit because, obviously, Nintendo, Scarlet and Violet sold super well. So they're not going to say, well, we need a change. There wasn't enough criticism. Well, people bought them anyway, so why try? And they're going to have 2 games that are fucking $70 that look like PS2 games. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that the overwhelming success of this generation of consoles has made fucking Nintendo lazy. Okay, so I just gotta go that way. And like I said, when it comes to Pokemon, you can't even use the standard, well, the Switch's hardware is limiting. Because Just look at fucking Xenoblade. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 fucking runs circles around Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I guarantee you they don't have nearly the kind of money that Pokemon does. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 looked fucking awesome for Switch. Finally. And the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes? What the fuck was up with those? Those were terrible. And Game Freak didn't even make those. They will just release games with fucking minimum effort. You know, I don't know. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you think, Nintendo's been doing well. I just think, like, Nintendo has just, like, kind of fallen off, and they're not anywhere as good as they used to be. And, like, honestly... Yeah. No, I understand, definitely. And as far as I know, there's not any big games coming out for the holiday season. I mean, Super Mario RPG's getting remade, that's cool, but there's not any, like, oh my god, I gotta buy the holiday games, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, if you compare it... Sweet. I'm saying, look at GameCube. GameCube didn't sell that well, unfortunately. But, like, look at GameCube. GameCube had so much effort putting the games in that, dude. I will say I am kind of excited for Pikmin 4. I'm going to try to pick that up. I really like the Pikmin games, and I feel like they're one of the most underrated Nintendo franchises. Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks, dude. I mean, it doesn't suck that you got it. It sucks that you haven't played any other Pikmin. They're all good. They're really good. All of them. And for a long time, Pikmin 2 is by far my favorite. Because I really like the dungeons. It became like a dungeon crawler. And from what people have been telling me, they brought back the dungeons in Pikmin 4. And that was really good because the dungeons were my favorite part of Pikmin 2, and they weren't in Pikmin 3. So that kind of really bummed me out, and I'm so stoked to hear that they brought the dungeons back in 4. Because they, like, I like the vibe, the intense, like, going around corners, exploring underground, and I like how it relaxes the time limit. You don't really have to worry about time when you're in them. That's good. Yeah, I just had to sell some shit. We were running really, really low on food. I had to sell some of my games to get us food, so we can make it to the next paycheck. It wasn't like terrible. I sold some stuff I had duplicates of, like for a couple of games I have them on multiple systems due to I had a PS4 at one point and then I lost it and I got an Xbox. So like due to various circumstances I had duplicates of a couple games, but it still really sucks having to sell fucking games that I own and I care about to get food. What are you gonna do? And I'm freaking out because, like, this October is fucking crazy. There are so many fucking games coming out this October. Fuck. Alan Wake 2. Been a huge Alan Wake fan. It's literally, first game came out in 2010. It's been 13 years waiting for a sequel. Spider-Man 2. I am a die-hard Spider-Man fan, and Spider-Man 2 looks fucking insane. I'm a huge fan of Venom in the Black Suit arc, so finally seeing that, they're doubling the map size, you're playing as Peter and Miles. Oh my god, it looks so good. The fucking wingsuiting on top of the web swinging. Kraven the Hunter, the Lizard, and many other villains you probably don't know of. They obviously had like at least 10 villains in the last game. Fucking a new Assassin's Creed game. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. So I'm trying to figure out how to get money for any of these, let alone all of them. If I had to pick one, though, it'll be Spider-Man. And if I had to sell some shit to get Spider-Man, I would. I don't want to, obviously, but I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan. I platinum Spider-Man 2018. Literally 100% completed it. God, sorry, excuse me. And I've been waiting for them to include Venom in a proper Spider-Man game like this for fucking ages. And even when they do include Venom, they always fucking ditch the Black Suit arc. So they're finally fucking doing the Black Suit arc in a game, doing Venom, and then they're getting fucking Tony Todd to do Venom. Dude, that's the best. I love Tony Todd. You could not pick a better fucking actor for Venom. and you get to play as two different, Spider-Man with two different sets of powers, and switch instantly. Like they said, you can switch with a button press at any time. And obviously, when you're not in a mission. So literally, just be sitting there swinging around with Peter, boom, switch to Miles, and they handle completely differently. Peter has the symbiote powers now, so he's got new powers with the symbiote and gadgets. He's the gadget guy. Obviously, he's a brilliant scientist. Miles has the venom powers, so like electricity. And they're finally including more than fucking Manhattan. Like, people act like Manhattan is the only borough of fucking New York. They're including fucking Brooklyn, Queens, which is where he's from. You literally get to go to Peter's high school. Coney Island, the Statue of Liberty. Even the river between the boroughs will have boats and shit on it. It's not just like you have to cross a bridge. You can just sail across the water. And there's like all kinds of boats and barges. It's literally double the size. Oh my god, this battle. This is actually an amazing battle. Ah. Sorry. Because it starts like a group free-for-all. And then the red-eyed one comes, and he fights you and the other one. He's like a corrupted. Just when you think you killed them all. They go into this guy and he transforms, the sword lights on fire. Now you're fighting one of them. But he's like super powered. was kind of beautiful if it wasn't terrifying. Yeah, oh well. I'll do better this time. Yeah. Dark Souls 3 has some of the best music tracks in the whole series. Without a doubt. Really fucking good. Oh, damn it. Oh well. It happens. I was doing really good up until I wasn't. Oh god. That's funny. Get my soul. Fuck! I got this. Okay. Maybe if I try with the stronger hidden weapon, let's do it. I'm gonna get this. Oh, God, here we go. I got this. it!
Welcome must be very well. Then take it. Farewell, Ash and Maiden.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't it? Pretty good.
Now we can go to the other area. I was going to go to the Cathedral of the Deep. Fucking archers, man. Funny thing about this area is even though it's called the Cathedral of the Deep, there is a substantial struggle to get in the cathedral. You're about to see. And these guys stab themselves with a sword and then fucking explode. They're fucking undead suicide bombers. Oh, sweet, that's the shard. You're gonna come back to this area a lot.
Merciful goddess,
mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own. Please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash.
Yeah, this is how you get to the DLC, but I'm not going to be doing the DLC right now. The DLC in this game is designed for you to be in the end game, so I would be getting my ass handed to me on, like, every conceivable fucking level. Even though they technically let you do the DLC as soon as you get to Cathedral of the Deep, you would need to be very close to the end of the game to be the proper level. It's almost like a trick. And there's almost no real reason to kill these guys. They just keep spawning until you find the fucking thing spawning them. Ah, it's piece of fun. Come on, I know I have a torch. Where is it? Oh, for the love of fuck. Do I not have a torch? Well, shit. I need to get one. No, I don't think I do have a torch. Fuck. They, like, drop these worms that feed on you as you see and cause you to bleed. And the only way to, like, mitigate that is to have fire out. Whee! See, there's a shortcut. These things. fuck. Yeah. I gotta get a torch, man. Where's my fucking torch, man? Oh, Scoob! I'm gonna get a torch, man. Gotta light up! I don't smoke up, Scoob. Bad things happen.
Gracious. Passing
Zoinks!
fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash, I only hope these, Ashen one, what woeful umbral at this barren where didst thou happen upon them? Oh yes, clinging to lofty dream, it must come from, wouldst thou not?
Yoinks! There we go.
Ashen one.
Those worms will leave you alone. If you have fire, they'll just immediately leave you the fuck alone. I honestly feel like Shaggy is probably my favorite member of the Scooby Gang. I feel like he kind of gets unfairly ignored. Or people think that he's like a loser. He's not. It doesn't matter that he's scared. What matters is that he fucking overcomes. That's the thing. That he's a pussy, and yet he still is always there. Where I think Fred is probably the worst one, because he's always getting them into fucking trouble. Also, anyone who would pick fucking Daphne over Velma needs to get their fucking head checked. Honestly, Daphne seems like crazy fucking high maintenance. Why get with somebody who's fucking super needy? That you've got to constantly fucking talk to and coach. Or you can just get with Velma, who's like actually fucking smart. Well, that's good. Lynx! Scoob! I'm about to splooge! Rub-row! Rab-a-row! We can't even go to the front door, we gotta go around. Yeah! Thought you were gonna surprise me, huh, motherfucker? Fuck! Damn it. They hit me with that mist, stopped you from healing. Fuckers! There we go. Penetration! God damn it, they got me again. More dudes are being penetrated from behind right now than in a fucking prison movie. Yeah, I went there. And now, finally, after all this time, we finally entered the actual cathedral. Great! Fire wizards! Terrific! And see, that's what's amazing. You go all this way, and you loop right back around to the fucking cathedral. Oh, the cloister. The cleansing chapel. I'll be back.